Hello, everybody. Welcome to Florida Closing and Escrow and Bow to bring you the real estate, COVID, and marketing updates. So today we're going to start with there's about 28 million people that were collecting jobless benefits, and there might be that might exhaust their benefits by January. So we want to hear the update from Anthony about that and also about the stimulus. As soon as it goes into law, you might be able to start collecting within a week. Although an executive order has been released, we want to hear the updates. So Anthony, can you let us know?
Yeah, sure. So as you said, the unemployment benefits may be exhausted pretty quickly unless Congress can come to some sort of agreement. Basically, as we know, the $600 extra benefit ended at the end of July. But aside from that, the CARES Act also extended up to an additional 39 weeks that a unemployed person can collect benefits. So that 39 weeks would take us to the end of this year, December 31st. So what we're looking at, unless Congress decides to extend that yet again, is depending on when someone began collecting benefits. By the time we get to January, those benefits will be expired, and we'll have several million people unable to collect anymore because all their weeks will have been exhausted. The executive order that was issued did extend $300 payments. FEMA announced that they could probably get the payments out within 3 weeks, so that would put the earliest at August 29th. However, the executive order did not extend the weeks. So until we hear something from Congress reaching a deal to extend the total amount of weeks, come January, we're expecting them to run out. As far as stimulus checks are concerned, the Treasury Secretary, Steven Mnuchin, did state that a second round of stimulus payments would go out much faster than the first time. So the first time it took about 19 days before the first payments went out, and the Treasury Secretary stated that he could probably get them out within a week. So for now, Congress is adjourned until September 7th, assuming they could get something passed in the House on that date, then passed in the Senate the following and signed into law on the third day. We would be looking at the first checks coming out as soon as September 21st if we get a new deal signed. Until then, the only other update would be that there are some individuals who did not get their $500 additional benefit stimulus payment for children. The IRS is addressing that issue currently, and they have set up a non-filers tool on their website. So anyone that did not file their income taxes, which is what was used to send out the payments, can log in there. They can input their information, and if they qualify for the $500 extra benefit for dependent children, they can sign up to go get access to that. And those payments are anticipated to begin going out mid-October, and you have until the end of September to go onto the website and provide your updated info.
Okay, thank you for those updates. And next, we're going to talk about some good news. Billionaire Carl Icahn beats the Wall Street migration to South Florida, in fact, to Sunny Isles. And we do know that he's leaving New York, as are a lot of people. There's been a mass exodus of 420,000 residents from New York. A lot of offices are closed, downsizing, moving to the suburbs, or moving, including to Florida. 60% of restaurants have closed. And we pray for a fight and resurgence that New York gets restored, but we're here to help anyone that is relocating. Also, some other good news is a London investor sold his Palm Island mansion for $20 million. An Italian Instagram celebrity sold his Sunset Harbor mansion for $8 million. There's a lot of development that is going up, in fact, on Fisher Island, and an urban retail center looks like it will get approval for Miami, for South Beach. So there are a lot of sales. If you would like to add, Anthony or John, to some of the good news about Miami or Florida?
Yeah, well, actually, a new report was released by Redfin, and they actually say that home prices are up 8%, while supply is falling by 22%, which would actually be an all-time low for supply. The new listings have surpassed 2019 levels for the first time since the pandemic began and are up 3%. Also, the national median home price rose 8% year over year, and the current rate of home price growth is the highest it's been in over 2 years. Looking at Miami-Dade specifically, we see that single-family home prices have increased 5.6% year over year to
Okay.
380,000. And condo prices rose 6.2%, from 247,000 to 262,000. And that median price increase is now a streak that has spanned over 8.5 years with 34 consecutive quarters of increases.
All right, that is very good news. And next, John, more good updates. Miami Beach is now ranked as a top-notch city. Can you tell us some of the reasons why?
Sure. So there's several reasons, and this is always good to use when advertisers people outside of the city why they should buy in South Florida or in Miami in particular. Number one, we're ranked as the best place to live in Florida, Miami Beach. Miami Beach is ranked number 5 best place to live in America. We're top 50 city for entrepreneurs. We're mostly international. We have 150 different ethnicities and 120 different languages. We're top 10 regarding Art Deco. Number 10 best nightclub. And number 1 best beach in America. So that's impressive. And also best wedding destination for people. So for realtors, when advertising South Florida, Miami, make sure to include these reasons why people should move here. So I guess we lost Cindy. I'm sure she was going to ask me another question. So we'll give her a minute maybe to come back. If not, I can continue talking about rural home prices. Rural. Can I say that right? Rural? Say that fast 10 times. Basically, those areas are up 11%. Instead of the city life, people are moving out to more spaces, looking for more square footage. So, back.
Okay. Also, we're at an all-time home building high, back to the level of 1998. Do you want to add anything to that?
Yeah, U.S. home building actually picked up for the 3rd straight month, which is pretty impressive. Housing starts increased by 22%, which was far more than expected to its annual rate of 1.496 million units last month. So that's also very good news for the industry.
Okay. Our next question is that rural home prices have increased, are up 11%. How does that compare with suburban and urban growth?
Yeah, so while you were away, I spoke briefly about that.
I'm sorry. Okay.
The increase was 11%. A lot of people are moving out of the cities into the suburbs, looking for more space. The average square footage was 1,500, but now it expanded to 1,800. So as I mentioned, people are looking for more space to spread out, looking for pools, and also maybe an in-home office.
Okay, there's been controversy about people saying once the pandemic is over, people might miss all the amenities and city life and so forth. Do you have any thoughts on that?
Yeah, well, as one economist said, people aren't going to work from home forever. So there are people who do prefer the city life, without having to drive, prefer all the advantages of the city life. So this won't last forever. And when this pandemic is over, and it's safe to go back to the cities, people will. So one investment opportunity would be to invest in those city apartment buildings or commercial spaces now while the prices are low, because at some point eventually people are going to move back in.
Okay, and which cities both have reasonable prices and also inventory?
So it's mainly in the southeast, which is good news for us. Basically, Baton Rouge's median price is 265,000. Atlanta is at 350,000, and Jacksonville is at 319. So the southeast is winning regarding the best median price for homes.
And there are a lot of opportunities, as you have said here as well. And people are talking about doing flips and all the properties that have been in forbearance and so forth. There are opportunities on the market, and also there's always people that price to sell. And, you know, we do have a lot of activity in our local area now. What are some of the innovations and disruption solutions that have arisen during this pandemic time? I know that online retail is up. And can you tell us some others? There are some storage solutions that and innovations that have sprung up during this time period.
Yeah, so since a steady stream of income has now affected some people, they don't have that steady stream anymore. Some ideas were to rent out spaces in your home, in your attic or in your garage for storage for other people. That's a good idea, and you can offer it at a less price than traditional storage units. Also, another idea is if you have office space that you're not using because people are working from home, you can also utilize that for storage as well. Maybe you can make some extra funds. So just a couple ideas that people came up with to try and get a little extra money during these stressing times.
Yeah, I know neighbor.com has started the storage rental business in San Francisco, and the company Stuff, STUF, has started it as far as for office space. So a lot of companies are coming up with solutions during this, and it's good to stay on top of things, be innovative, use your technology, and we also recommend the live opens, the virtual opens, the digital business cards that have lead capture and a landing page, digital marketing, Google Maps, and 3D and immersive tours and more, which you could contact us to assist you with, as well as we help you as far as any legal questions, structuring any deals to close. Florida Closing and Escrow is wireless, paperless, remote, mobile. We can help anyone in state, out of any buyers from out of state, out of country, with online notaries and so forth. So we're here to assist you during this challenging time and help you to stay ahead of the curve. We'll do closings in our office, curbside, any location needed to assist you. And we're here to help you. We include the legal experts, John Iwanu and Anthony Bauza. So anything you want to add?
No, just stay safe. Eventually, we'll get through this together.
Correct. Thank you, Anthony and John, and thank everyone for tuning in. for viewing and replaying. And please feel free to contact us with any of your questions. You can reach us at 305-720-2844 or 1-800-FL-CLOSE. And for any general questions, 786-787-0425, bowlive.net as well. And we look forward to seeing you next week, Wednesday, 2 p.m. for more updates. And again, stay safe, healthy, and successful. Thank you.